Hello folks, welcome back. I think I have found out what was going wrong, or why my party has died so easily inside of that dungeon. What I did was I spent a good 3,000 gold pieces to learn Ice Blast. Now, you may remember the distinct sound that it made whenever we went down there, and there was a lot of that sound. And if I hotkey it, sounded exactly like that, didn't it? Well, the reason why is because that is the exact spell that was fired off from each one of those individual little arrow slits that you saw inside of the dungeon. Now, I couldn't get a good look at all of them, but by my guesstimation there was about 3, maybe even 4 or 5 of them placed around so that way the Ice Blast focused on the center. Now tell me, what happens if I go point blank? That's what happens. Well, actually, that didn't work. But if it was to work out like that, you know, if the Ice Blast hits you dead on, and it's your party, about all of the blasts will hit you, and they'll hit you for a good 20 points of damage per shard. So not only do you have to worry about the Ice Ball itself hitting you for 20 points of damage, for whenever it's cast at master level, it spews out 7 shards. So tell me, what's 5 times 7 times 20? About a good 700 points of damage. That's, wait, yeah, 350. 7 times 5 would be 35, times 20 would be 700. Now, I don't know about you, but look at our party. You know, no one has over 700 HP. No one has over 300 HP. Even though we were resisting left and right, it was pretty much instant death for our party. And not only that, too, we also had to worry about the rock blast being spewed at us from all the boulders that were focusing our party. Until we have about a good 1,000 health points, or at least somewhere around that for everybody, I'm probably not going to be able to go out and do that particular dungeon until then. Because let's just face it, it was just pure death for our party. No way around it. No way of saying it nicely. It was death. Oops. Didn't mean to cast a Take Life. But I do know of the way to be able to get around that, but it's so stupid. It's like you have to die first in order to be able to tell how to be able to win. People, whenever you're designing games, don't do that. In order to be able to make it so that the challenge is fair, you need to have some sort of forewarning. Some way of being able to tell that there are traps indeed inbound. And without that warning, the character will die. It's not a test of skill anymore then. All it just becomes is, you know, can you save your game and can you reload, and have you been using the banks, and do you have enough repair item in order to be able to repair all your items?
Too easy.
I don't like boulders. In addition to being rather tough, they also spew that at you, which is Rock Blast. Rock Blast is extremely annoying. It does a ton of damage, and now you can imagine, since what you saw back there, if we were being shelled by 4 separate boulders with Rock Blast, our party, in addition with all the Ice Blast going around, would not survive very long. H. And not only that, Rock Blast has a good chance of breaking equipment.
It won't fit.
So give me a second. So yes, needless to say, we're not going back to the Stone Circle for a long, long time.
Works now.
Stone Circle is nothing but pain and death for us right now. And it will continue to remain so, I would only imagine, for... goodness. Probably for all the way until about level 50, which I will try to give that place another second try. But only after we've got so much body points or so much points put into body building that we don't know what to do with. It's just so irritating. They can cast Shrapmetal, they can cast Rock Blast, and they can cast, not Shrapmetal, they can cast Blades, they can cast Rock Blast, and not only that, they explode when they die. These things are so annoying. eking out, getting my shots off, backing back around. And if you do that, it should work pretty well for helping you to be able to kill boulders.
That was easy.
Says you. Ow. They're very strange creatures to have to deal with and fight. They have no movement, so you can take advantage of that, but you can't exactly angle rock blast around and be able to hurt them. Because they're immune to, well, earth magic. They're nothing but earth magic incarnate. And let's see. I don't know if there's anything secret or hidden around each of these individual little corners. So let's see what we can find up here. Ow. Ow. Heal up real quick since there's another one right behind him. I swear, I can't wait until we get power cure. And a bit more meditation too, so we can get more spell power per day. It'd be very, very nice. Very helpful. What's your hotkey set to?
Excellent.
I'm thinking maybe with a little bit of that too, we can hopefully be able to narrow them down a little. Or we could just charge them. Still so very irritating like that. It's like as if the boulders were not bad enough, you also have to worry about dealing with ice shards too. There's no way you're going to survive that. No way, at this level anyways.
It's worthless.
Hello, ID item skill plus 10.
It's worthless.
This is a sorcerer's,
It's worthless.
I should say a necromancer's treasure
It's
trove right here.
worthless.
Very nice. Very, very nice. And of course, we are going to put those rings on. ID item plus 10, and we can just get rid of the belt and swap that back in. And let's see. I'll just take the one body resistance out, swap it in with this. And there we go. We are good to go. See if we can't find any other loot. I like the looks of that hammer. I like it a lot.
It's worthless.
Ogre Slaying Sunhammer. Double damage versus ogres. Clerics of the Sun are prohibited from using bladed weapons. They carry such fine war hammers as a natural result of this restriction. As an added measure of devotion, a reverse image of their sun symbol is embossed on the striking face. Heh.
It's worthless.
And this will make for a nice addition. Well, they'll make for nice gold pieces anyways.
It's worthless. It's worthless.
And someone's going to enjoy using that as their ranged weapon. Someone like him. Also, we need to cast enchant item on that, just to see if we can't get something of doom. Doom. Double damage versus ogres. Pretty worthless, but what can you do? That's no fun. Ah! Maybe I should just resort to this instead. Toxic Cloud seems to work pretty well on them.
Victory is ours.
Maybe I should have just done that from the very beginning. Well, whatever. I guess the Dark Dwarves really don't like visitors. Yeah, I'll just melee this guy.
Watch it!
Victory is ours.
Gotcha. And we'll see where this takes